Movies incoming. Number 5. Inside Out. The newer movies that really showed the animation was at the top of their game. I was into this film because it felt like I thought of a movie like this, and when I saw it coming out, I was like, yes, 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 do it. I wanted the best lingo in any film. Long-term memory, or like, this is a core memory, or like, the foot! Sir, detect a high level of sass. Initiate the foot. This film made the cuts because, you know what, it had sass, it had flair, and it characterized and visualized these emotions so the new generation beneath us could have something to go to, like, oh, there's just anger in there, just wilding out. We need a balance. We need a balance. And that's what this movie gave, a balance. Loved films with big adventure moments, and if that sequence is interesting enough to keep me captivated and compelled in the story, I'm gonna be hooked. Bing bong, you had me messed up, man. When he was disappearing, I was like, no, no, no. But then he was like, let's give it one more try, Joe. Joy. Sadness had me messed up, though. Shawty was messing up everything. I was like, Joy, ditch her. But that would have defeated the purpose of the film. Ha! Number 4. Number 4. Finding Nemo. This movie was insane. One of the most visually pleasing, comforting movies to watch. Like, it's one of those movies I'll put on in the background if I'm just cleaning or rearranging my room. Even if I'm on the phone, I'll mute it and still just have it on and just be like, man, look at them fishies. Look at the fishies. One of the best casts ever for any animation project. Like hearing William Dafoe voice, hearing the Green Goblin voice as one of the fish in the fish tank. I was like, that's the Green Goblin, man, that's the Green Goblin. He was like, Shark bait. He'll be known as Shark bait. Dory never annoyed me. I feel like Dory was the MVP. My boy Marlon was stuck without Dory. He couldn't do nothing. So everything she did, people would be like, Dory was so annoying. Ellen DeGeneres, oh my god. Nah. She had some really funny lines. And every time she got Nemo's name wrong, it hit. Like I was just like, bingo! The beginning of the movie was very haunting. So like sometimes I would skip it if I rewatch it. Because I'm like, no, I don't want to see the mama die. I don't want to see the mama. She's like, get back up in the anemone. Get back in the anemone. Get your butt back in the anemone. Number 3. Number 3. Monsters, Inc. 2319. Has to be one of the most quotable films while watching it ever. Like, you're like, in the bunk bed. The way Mike Wazowski, the way he screamed, I would try to mimic often whenever I'm just trying to be goofy or whatever. I'm just like, yeah! I'm watching you. Always watching you. Spider Boy, look at the ugly-ass tarantula. Freaked me out. Hated him. Don't even get me started on Randall. Randall was peak villain too. Like evil. Beat it! These last 2 acts was some of the best animation. Like it literally had me escaping my world and entering this one. Like I was so fascinated by this, seeing it like the first few times. Like all these doors and all these different worlds. Like I was like, oh my life! This is cool! And seeing Boo when she was crying at the end, I was like, she's like, yeah. I was genuinely concerned about Boo. I was genuinely like, is she gonna be alright? Is Sully gonna be good? Number 2. Toy Story 3. Oh my glob. It was for me. I was that kid that had action figures all the way up in high school. I got one right now at the crib. I played with toys like forever. I used to play with my hands, like on some like, what's up, trying to fight? Woody and Buzz, yo, Tim Allen and Tom Hanks raised me. Those voices. Tim Allen, Santa Claus, Tom Hanks, Polar Express. The movie had one of the saddest surrendering moments of death than anything on the screen. Like all of them just holding hands, like about to go into the furnace, but this can't be the end. Bro, I was like, why? Don't die, man, don't die. Also, seeing Andy play with the toys at the end of the movie, that is hitting. Like I cried when I saw it. I was like, this is the end for him. Because I know what that feels like. I was that kid. I was trying to figure out, like, what am I going to take with me to college? Am I going to take, like, my little stuffed animal, take Spider-Man, or I'm going, like, what am I going to do? Ha! If you thought it was anything other than The Incredibles, you must be outside your mind. I am a superhero guy. So seeing a superhero movie like this was crazy. Dash was my boy. Love the speedster. One of the best speedsters ever. Probably the best speedster ever. Yeah, I said it. Sonic, where you at? Don't care. Best to date Fantastic Four film, even though it's not a traditional Fantastic Four film. We waiting on next year. We waiting on Pedro to see what they can do. But The Incredibles was crazy, okay? It was crazy. Best Pixar film to me. I don't think they're gonna top it. Don't even get me started on the villain. The villain syndrome was with it. Something that was wrong up in here with it. Honorable mention. Turning Red, Incredibles 2, onward. So on we go. Yeah!